Imagine cruising down an open highway. The sun is sitting low in the sky, the road stretches endlessly ahead, and everywhere you go, people keep staring as you pass by. Not because you're driving something brand new, not because it's packed with modern tech, but because you're driving a 1980 GMC Motorhome, a rolling piece of history that still turns more heads than most RVs on the road today. This motorhome is more than 40 years old, yet it continues to shock people with its design, comfort, and engineering. And once you step inside, you realize something truly special. This wasn't just an RV, it was far ahead of its time. Back in the late 70s and early 80s, most motorhomes were boxy, heavy machines. They felt more like trucks with a living space added on. They were tall, clunky, and often exhausting to drive for long distances. But GMC decided to do things differently. They asked a bold question. What if a motorhome could drive like a car, but still feel like a real home on the inside? And that question led to the creation of the 1980 GMC Motorhome, a vehicle designed with aircraft-inspired thinking, advanced engineering, and a level of innovation that still surprises people today. Just one look at the exterior tells you this is not a normal RV. Instead of sharp corners and flat walls, you get a smooth fiberglass body with soft curves and a long, low profile. It sits lower than most motorhomes, giving it a planted and confident stance on the road. The wide body and clean lines make it look more like a futuristic touring coach than a traditional RV. The large wraparound windshield offers incredible visibility, while the big side windows flood the interior with natural light. Even when it's parked, it feels different. Modern RVs often look bulky and oversized, but this one feels sleek, balanced, and intentional. People don't just glance at it. They stop, they stare, and they ask questions. It has presence, even decades later. But what really shocks people is how this motorhome drives. The 1980 GMC Motorhome uses a front-wheel drive system, something that is still rare in the RV world even today. Powered by a massive 455 cubic inch V8 engine, this setup gave the GMC Motorhome a lower center of gravity and far better road stability than most of its competitors. On the highway, it feels surprisingly smooth and controlled. There's less body roll, better balance through turns, and a level of confidence that makes long drives far less tiring. Instead of fighting the vehicle, you feel connected to it. For its time, this was revolutionary engineering, and even now, it feels impressively refined. Step inside, and the experience becomes even more special. The interior welcomes you with a warm, cozy atmosphere that instantly feels like home. Everything is laid out with purpose. Nothing feels cramped or wasted. Up front, the driver and passenger seats are wide, comfortable, and supportive, more like lounge chairs than typical RV seats. They swivel around easily, turning the cockpit into part of the living space, which instantly makes the interior feel larger and more social. The large windows bring in plenty of daylight, making the space feel open and connected to the world outside. The main living area is simple, comfortable, and inviting. You'll usually find a sofa or a dinette positioned perfectly for relaxing after a long drive. The lighting is soft, the materials feel warm, and the overall vibe is calm and welcoming. This isn't about flashy screens or complicated controls. It's about sitting down, stretching out, and enjoying the moment. You can easily imagine quiet evenings parked at a campground, morning coffee with a view, or long conversations as the sun sets outside the window. It feels personal, not mass-produced. As you move further inside, the kitchen area shows how thoughtfully this motorhome was designed. Everything you need is within easy reach. There's a stove for cooking real meals, a sink for cleaning up, cabinets for storage, and a refrigerator to keep things fresh on the road. It's practical, efficient, and built for actual travel. Whether you're making a quick breakfast before hitting the road or preparing a warm meal after a long day, the kitchen feels natural to use, not like an afterthought. The bathroom area is compact but smartly designed, offering privacy and convenience without wasting space. And when it's time to sleep, the bedroom area feels surprisingly comfortable for a motorhome of this era. The layouts vary, but the focus is always on making the space feel restful and functional. After a full day of driving, this is a place where you can truly relax and recharge. What makes the 1980 GMC Motorhome so special is the vision behind it. Front-wheel drive, a fiberglass body that resisted rust, a low center of gravity, car-like handling, and a design that still looks futuristic today. While many RVs from the 80s now feel outdated, this one still feels relevant. It was built with intention and confidence, not just to follow trends, but to set them. When you compare it to many modern motorhomes, something interesting happens. Yes, modern RVs have more screens, more gadgets, and more digital features. But many of them lack character. The GMC Motorhome offers something deeper. It offers a driving experience that feels unique, a design that feels personal, and a connection to the journey itself. It's not just about getting from one place to another. It's about enjoying every mile along the way. Now let me ask you something. If you could take this 1980 GMC Motorhome anywhere in the world, where would you go? Would it be a cross-country adventure, a quiet lakeside escape, or a long coastal drive with the ocean beside you? Let me know in the comments. And tell me honestly, would you choose this classic motorhome over a modern RV? The 1980 GMC Motorhome isn't just an old vehicle. It's proof that great design never truly fades. It reminds us of a time when manufacturers took risks, when innovation mattered more than trends, and when traveling was about the experience, not just the destination. Driving one today isn't about being flashy. It's about appreciating smart engineering, timeless style, and the freedom of the open road. If you enjoyed this journey into one of the most iconic motorhomes ever made, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments below. More legendary motorhomes are coming, and you won't want to miss them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the road.